and politics have always been very closely linked in Pakistan. So, with parliamentary elections just 2 days away, religious parties are inevitably making their presence felt.
In Peshawar, Islamic-oriented parties have found a particularly strong foothold. As Al Jazeera's Kamal Hyder reports from the city, it is religious-minded voters that the government is trying to win over.
In the bustling streets of this ancient city, intrigue and politics have always gone hand in hand. From the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan to the US's war on terror, Peshawar has always been on the front line. Right now, to the northwest of here, close to 100,000 troops are fighting the Pakistani Taliban. And in this region, sympathies favor those who say they fight for God, not government. It's a tribal city where tea shops are as popular as gun shops. And as you'd expect, the priorities here for this election are security and religion. The religious parties won here in a landslide in the National Assembly elections of 2002. Many say as a direct result of opposition to the US invasion of Afghanistan. The religious parties here insist they're the true voice of the people.
We are representing the true voices of the people, the masses. They believe, they have a very strong belief in us, and they have supported us the last 5 years.
And on the roof of his office, high above the city, an admission that the government has a battle to win, the support of the people of the frontier. Brigadier Mahmood Shah should know. For years, he was the man in charge of the region's security.
The tribal area is unique in the sense this is the only area where the tribe live as tribes. They do not live as individuals. And it is very difficult for a man even in Peshawar to comprehend a tribal mentality. So therefore they have to be dealt with people who really understand this, their psyche, their way of living, their traditions. And if you go along with the tradition, you can find answer to many questions that you are facing today.
In the rest of Pakistan, there's a feeling that support for the religious parties may be waning. But in Peshawar, that does not seem the case. What happens here will have a big impact on Pakistani politics and beyond that, the globe. The so-called war on terror has turned many people in Pakistan against the Americans and against their own government, leaving the religious parties, which people say is the only party that speak their mind. Kamal Hyder, Al Jazeera, Peshawar.